Let's all play What's My Line? And now let's meet this week's What's My Line panel. First, that TV favorite of millions, Mr. Smile, Soupy Sales.
Thank you, Johnny Olson. Right now, it's a pleasure to sit next to one of the silver screen's most beautiful and lovely ladies, Dina Merrill.
And this is this gentleman's first time on this show, a man who majored in citrus fruit at the University of Miami, comedian Mark Russell.
Perhaps you heard this lady and me singing backstage just a minute ago, the lovely Arlene Francis.
And here he is, the chairman of the board. Something we never are when we play What's My Line. Wally Bruner.
Thank you, Miss Francis, and welcome to What's My Line. During the next 30 minutes, you'll meet some interesting people who are engaged in the most unusual occupations, really designed to baffle this panel of experts. And in addition, the panel will face a mystery celebrity guest just a bit later on. But now, panel, shall we begin?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing, swatting flies?
There was a fly. What is he doing here in October?
He's on the show.
Oh,
I mean, you know,
sorry.
take care of the contestants. But let's meet our first challenger. Would you enter and sign in, please? Selita, Sue, Smith. Selita, what happens if you have to raise your arm a little bit higher?
I don't answer that kind of question.
Oh, you don't answer those at all.
Audience.
Selita, where are you from?
Sharpsville, Indiana.
All right. Panel, may I tell you that Selita Sue Smith attends Purdue University. She is, however, engaged in a rather interesting extracurricular activity. And let's show the audience just what her line is. Panel, may I remind you, it's an extracurricular activity that you're after, and we'll begin with Soupy.
Miss Smith, what you do, your extracurricular activity, is it the kind of activity that are the... I'm trying to think, an activity, she does that. Mm-hmm. Is it the kind of activity that's usually done by a guy?
No.
That's one down, Dina Merrill.
Are you paid for this activity?
No.
Two down, Mark Russell.
I love that name, Selita Sue. She went to Purdue. Hardly boo. That's right. Yes. Now, when you do this, are you at Purdue when you do this?
Yes.
Well, do you do it on the weekends?
Yes.
Do you do it at a function involving the university where the other students are in attendance?
Yes.
Well, would it be in connection with some sort of recreation?
Yes.
When now, do you do this with others? Now, in other words, is this a solo performance, or you have other people that do?
Well,
this
which question are you asking?
Oh, I don't know. I have so many.
How about do you do this with others?
Let me. Do you do this with others?
In a sense.
Yeah.
Now, do you try and coax the other students into doing a particular thing?
No.
That's three down, Arlene.
That rules out cheerleader. We can assume that you are not a cheerleader or a baton twirler.
Whoops.
You are a baton twirler is what I meant to say. That's what I said.
That
That was very sneaky.
Yes, it was, but there's a little more to it. See if you can go on a little bit.
I don't know. I just want to comment, though it isn't my place to do so, that Miss Smith has beautiful legs. Do you twirl the baton with your legs ever?
No.
Yes, I think you do use them. Did you want me to find out what else she did?
Well, she has a particular title, I think, that is pertinent to Purdue that I thought you might well be aware of. She is indeed a baton twirler. Do any of you know the title?
Drum major?
No.
Majorette.
No.
Selita Sue is the Golden Girl of Purdue University.
Oh!
At least those of us from Indiana know about the Golden Girl, don't we, Selita Sue? You know, I was telling her earlier today, I said the last time I was at Purdue, I painted the field house doors red and white. Now, that's kind of an inside joke because Purdue's colors are brown and gold, I believe.
Black and gold.
Black and gold. But Indiana University's colors are red and white. And there was a little rivalry between the two schools, which I understand still exists.
Just a little one.
Just a little one. But Selita Sue really leads the band from the standpoint of being the Golden Girl. And it's a pretty good-sized band.
Yes, there's 360 musicians and 25 majorettes.
And that's a big group. Well, what are the qualifications to be Golden Girl other than personable, beautiful, and...
You have to have blonde hair.
Right.
And you have to have a light figure. You have to take tap dance and ballet. And, of course, you have to have twirling ability.
How long have you been twirling?
16 years.
And you're...
18.
So you started when you were 2 years old.
Twirler.
Right.
That must have been quite a sensation itself. Well, Selita has brought along some film of herself and the Purdue Marching Band in action, so let's watch and I'll try to describe it. And here we are at Lafayette, Indiana. This looks like a typical Saturday afternoon, maybe even when Indiana and Purdue meets in the Big Ten, and they're fighting over the old oaken bucket. There's Selita Sue at about, the 20-yard line, and going through the motions of doing what a Golden Girl is supposed to do. Of course, Purdue is located in western Indiana. It is a land-grant college, noted originally for its agricultural school, but also an outstanding university for engineering. And the band is particularly proud that among its alumni is indeed Neil Armstrong, who captained the Apollo spacecraft to the moon landing. So there are many notable things about Purdue. But I think what we've been waiting for is Purdue's Golden Girl right here on stage, live and in person, and here she is. Would you meet our panel, please? Right after this work.